Hi guys, and here's the second video for chapter 5, non-harmonic tones. We're going to be talking about dissonance, and there are rules for something called non-harmonic tones, meaning notes that are not in the triad C, E, G, D, F, A, E, G, B. If music only consisted of chord tones, meaning the root, the third, or the fifth, life would be boring. It's really important to distinguish between accented and non-accented non-harmonic tones. Do these non-chord tones fall on or off the beat? Unaccented. So a passing tone. The non-harmonic tone passes between two chord tones. So here we go. Every time I play a chord, that's the beat. Passing to the next one. So I played C, D, E, and the chord is C, E, G. The D doesn't belong. Neighbor tones, upper and lower neighbors. The non-harmonic tone is a step up or step below a chord tone. So again, I'm going to come back to C, E, G. E. So C, B, C. That's a lower neighbor. An upper neighbor would go C, D, C. You can even have a double neighbor. But then this becomes accented. We're going to get to that. An escape tone. An escape tone is only as an unaccented non-harmonic tone. You step upwards, and that becomes dissonant, and then you skip downwards by a third. So here I go. I'm going to step into the dissonance, and then I'm going to jump away, a skip away. Step, jump away. Okay, so the next unaccented non-harmonic tone is called an anticipation, and it only occurs as an unaccented non-harmonic tone. So basically the way I think of it is that we're so excited to get to the next note, we anticipate it one note early. So they anticipate the next note either up or down by step, and the non-chord tone is in the current chord. I'm so excited. Now it's a chord tone, but before it wasn't. It's not part of C, E, G, but it is part of G, B, D. Okay, accented. So now our non-harmonic tones are going to be on the beat. And oh, here's our friends passing tone and neighbor tone again. They can also be on the beat. Okay, neighbor tone. I showed you kind of the, played for you the accented version, but... Okay, suspension. Now a suspension is one of these that only occurs as an accented non-harmonic tone. And there are 3 parts, okay? And this is very, very important. You have to find the preparation, which is in the chord before. It stays the same and suspends across to the chord where it's a non-chord tone, and then the resolution is downward by step, okay? Which 2 notes are the same? The preparation and the suspension are the same. And then the resolution is downward by step. Okay, and this is what a suspension sounds like. We have, and then I'm going to change the chord. So it's suspended and it resolves down. And the way we decide what it's called is that we're going to measure the distance between the bass note, which in this case is a G, and the suspension, which is a C, that's a fourth. So it's a 4-3 suspension. Okay, The last two here that are accented is a retardation, which is exactly the same as a suspension, except the suspension resolves upward instead of downward. So again, you have the preparation, you have the suspension, and then the resolution goes up. The last kind of accented is appoggiatura. And in appoggiatura, it's neither passing nor prepared. It is approached by skip. So you jump to the non-harmonic tone, as opposed to, the escape tone, you step into it. Well, with an appoggiatura, you skip into it, and then it's resolved by step in the opposite direction. So it says opposite of this escape tone. So we have some expansions of non-harmonic tones. You can have successive passing tones, meaning okay, lots of passing tones. Double neighbor, I played this. So you get the lower and the upper neighbor in one figure. And perhaps my favorite of all the non-harmonic tones is the pedal tone, aka also known as a pedal point. And it's the bass gets to have the non-harmonic tone. And what happens is there's a held or repeated, usually in the lowest voice that alternates between consonance and dissonance. The dissonance is created by moving the chords rather than you have a bass note forever. So it's always like... In class, I will play you one of the most famous pedal points, which is from the second movement of the Brahms First Piano Concerto. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed hearing about non-harmonic tones. In class, we will be exploring how to write them and recognize them.